Soul Tribe. Oh, yeah. Always peace, love, oneness, and divine vitality on all energy grids. So, y'all already know, welcome to my channel. We're uplifting the soul to inner self empowerment is the goal. Justice being served at all frequencies. So, we'll talk about one of my stories. False flames. I've talked about it, but let's talk about the depth of a false flame. False flames can be somebody that wants to destiny swap, someone that wants to be you so much that they want your soul. Twin flames wanting to manipulate the frequencies of divine twin flames. Remember, the last content I put, divine twin flame frequencies is truly aligning to your masculine and feminine and activating your divine masculine and feminine. And once that is magnetized, amplified, it will align truly. But if you manipulating, because this is just, oh, I want her energy. I want his energy. I just got to have that energy. Baby, lost in the sauce. And y'all know me, I don't go specific into the depths of names, but I was spirit led to give you guys some juice. Ones that can see how one can do work and how divine justice can be served. Now, and you can look it up. Dawn Coleman. You can look this name up and see divine justice in play right now as I speak. Dark energy versus light energy. Revelations. Enoch. Sodom and Gomorrah. So many different timelines happening at one time. And the power in it. Funny thing about it is most of these dark cults, that's where it stopped at. Like I said, doing the work, feeling their superpower, amplifying their superpowers, then getting those tests. At the end of the day, million, billion, trillion-year-old earthly plane, just this one earthly plane. So who said all of these thought patterns were truly yours and you're magnetic? You could be hearing and feeling a thought pattern from somebody 2 houses down, 3 houses down. Your aura field goes 8 miles in. Some are even more out because their light is very bright, very intensified, so it goes more than 8 miles out. And the clarity for the real chosen. I'm talking about chosen ones, baby. You ain't even gotta close your eyes to be in another space for your purest protection. Somebody said, who they think they playing with? You know your purpose and what you're here to do. Oh, just because ones will go to the depths to play dumb don't mean you is. Ashe to Olokun 505. The depths of the Arisha Olokun, all the way to the depths, to the lower surface, nothingness, and yet everything. Ashe. So we got a lot of Olokun initiations happening too. That peace, be still, and yet still cosmic movement. 5:55. So yeah, I just want to get on here and talk about that, because baby, ding dong, the wicked witch is dead. Y'all, when I tell you, and real chosen ones know, like, you've been summoned. You'll know. They just come out of nowhere. Oh yay! Send a friend request. This is how you know when you shifted in your test of discernment. Whole bunch of friend requests coming out of nowhere. It's of great importance for you to use your discernment. Ain't no communication, because if it was truly aligned as Soul Tribe family, oh baby, please believe they gonna speak. And on align to you. But to just add and then throwing little video messages and stuff, like little weird stuff, you know? Inner child coming out, they still shy. Like, age ain't nothing but a number. You know, like all that add up. You have to laugh it off though. But yeah, I just want to get on here and talk about how these dark cults are literally being exposed. You can go Google and look up that name right now. Dawn Coleman, and is a member of a dark cult sacrificing anybody, but they went to the depths to sacrifice a son child on one of these last ones, and baby got all the way caught up. I had just did a read, I got a download about children sacrificing, children trafficking, and the little girl Lalea Bay. And then these like semi-truck, you know, the boat when it got all those like semi-truck things on it. Boom. And then like a week later, a bridge crash with a boat that got all those things on it. And then I say a few months later, Spirit tells me to look up Dawn Coleman. And I look it up, and then there's a court trial of them saying that the child was possessed. Ooh, my nose just started running. Oops, ooh, baby, somebody running. Somebody that did so much, they didn't caught a cold. Come on, man. That shifted their reality. They don't catch colds. They're a healer. Shit. Got the whole flu. Because this next, you know how the Matrix start. This next wave of COVID is supposed to be strong. Who? For ones that ain't doing no work. For ones that aren't speaking the truth. Baby. We're literally said, and this is to the masses that were literally following these people. And they was releasing demon from this child. When I know good and well, every one of them adults had something latched on to them. I was summoned by my false flame that was possessed, knowing what possession looked like, knowing how a shapeshifter can jump from one body to the next if something is very low, something is unhealed that it can latch onto to play in the vessel. Innately already knowing this was prepared for this war so that I can align to people to help them so that they don't even have to go through it. Come on. Come on now. That's what being aligned to source is. That's what having faith feels like. So yeah, this video, baby, oh, this is the game changer. And we are here speaking our truths about this revelation frequency. Yeah, this one gonna be a long one. I'm gonna go ahead and end it. But I definitely wanted to talk about that and the frequencies of it and how a lot of things are being exposed, y'all, when it comes to these dark cults and these satanic groups. Like, it's coming to the forefront in so many different frequencies, aligning back to divine source. Lands being plentiful, fruits, apple trees, banana trees, everywhere, not just in one specific state, everywhere. And you gotta make it make sense. Genesis, the genes of Isis, that God created all herbs and nutrients on earth to consume. And y'all think y'all gonna take it away? Y'all think y'all finna keep producing seedless grapes? Grapes help in 12-12. Grapes help expand your intuition, your psychic abilities. You do the green for the heart. You do the purple for the crown. So who was they playing with? Talking about seedless grapes. And yet still want somebody to vote? Baby, you can have it. I'm telling you, shatter that whole matrix-driven simulation. That's why a lot of stuff crashing. Ain't nobody, don't believe the hype. Don't believe the hype. Oh, what? So yes, keep living your life. Keep living. Telling you, baby, they shit. Some of these shapeshifters, 1313. They're only shifting because the energy latched on to them because they ain't using their authenticity. They're not using their intuition. You ain't gonna use it, baby. I'm gonna use it for you, and I'm gonna manipulate it. This is the frequencies that they working with. So no, it's showing now more than ever. It's being exposed now more than ever. But baby, I got to clap. For me and the Soul Tribe family, because baby, it's been a long time coming. No, y'all can feel it. No, y'all can feel that divine justice, because baby, it is here. In plain sight. In plain sight. I just heard somebody say, it's my soul and I need it now. Oh, I need that. Want me to say it. I'm gonna say it though. Trapped. Soul trapped. Some of them is hurting. Some of them is hurting them so bad because they want to come back to you. But then paid to want your soul and sacrifice your soul. So that's the reason they can't come back and talk to you. Some of them gonna come back to this video. Telling you, we is changing history. We are making history. Speaking our truths So with that being said, I'm going to say it again. Come on, culture. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. The last video, I talked about sexual tantric. There's sexual alchemy. Lay with purpose. You align into this video, it's for divine reasoning. 3, black tourmaline, black obsidian, black onyx. Black tourmaline, the radioactive frequencies, these shapeshift, you'll see it for your purest protection now more than ever. With that 333, that black tourmaline, that black onyx, and that black obsidian. That sea salt, that pink Himalayan salt. Ooh, baby, and some cloves, full-bodied cloves. See, it's already shaped like a body. And if you really look at the clove, it's shaped like an ankh. Just with the arms being up and not even to the side. Put them in your water too. Good cleansing. But the power of what I lied to Soul Trap family. And he was talking about cleansing, like really binding. This is really a good way to bind and banish energy from your body. So when you showering or you bathing and you cleansing, as you rinse off from, you take your bath and then you rinse with the shower, hit it with cold, you know, like, yeah, that right there, oh, it's gonna remove some energy from that coldness. Yeah, somebody needed to hear that because that was some juice. I'm grateful. Well, we gonna go ahead and end this one because this one right here, because divine justice is being served on so many frequencies. And I just heard, get out the way. Allow people to get their karma. And get out the way so you don't feel none of it. Because if you in the way, oh, they gonna project. Because they want you to feel what they feeling. But it ain't for you to feel. Because it ain't your karma. Keeping me protected. And however you say it. Powerful daily affirmation for protection. Don't shade of that. Knowing that your words hold power. Y'all already know it's a wrap. Let's get it, Soul Trap. Always peace, love, oneness, and divine vitality on all energy grids. Let's get it, Soul Trap. Justice served.